horses. Good day to you, partner. I'm Guy, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
Hello, Danny.
Hey guys, Wheat Solo here, aka the Skeleton King. So I have some footage in the background that really isn't that important, but it's the testing that helped HotW calculate the damage of the Avt IV Mercenary better to see how the changes will affect it. And why this is important is that actually Senpai ended up buffing certain synergies. Now, this is basically the hypothesis we have, and these tests on screen are trying to prove it. Is that we believe mercenaries get synergies based on the total skill level. So for instance, remember on at the end of the video, we'll talk about Shadow Warriors and how their synergies over 20. Mercenaries are the same thing. Okay? Now plus skills don't affect this. Don't affect this. But the base level, the base skill level of a mercenary skill, so in PD2, for instance, the Avt III Holy Shock Merc has had their Holy Shock or a buff to skill level 25 at level 95. That means if Holy Shock had a synergy, it would have 25 synergies, not 20 synergies. And these videos, these little DPS checks here, we're trying to prove that. What does that mean? Remember, plus skills doesn't affect this, because if it did, it actually meant like stacking plus skills would be better on certain builds, but that doesn't happen. What it means is that Avt IV Mercenary, even though he was nerfed quite heavily, is basically a wash. He lost 20% on Spear, but gained 24% damage on Teeth. So I actually think that's a buff to him, because I think Teeth was the good part of him anyways, because I actually used him a bit. And I think he's going to be an incredibly good mercenary. Avt IV Merc, by the way, was completely gutted, actually. His damage at 68% of what it was in Season 10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He does have the higher Sanctuary bonus. Huh. Oh, that's funny. So actually, depending on the situation, FOH is about as good, but single target is worse. Huh. That's funny. But yeah, so that was kind of the reason why we were doing these tests. We wanted to see how these mercenaries worked. And then this next little piece of footage is just trying to show you guys that I am not positive that Ravens get buffed by Heart of the Wolverine. I just think there should be more tests on it. Renato has tested it, doesn't think they get buffed. I have tested it. I don't think they get buffed. And could be an issue with dummies, could be an issue with the online DPS checks. I don't know. I am interested where this actually lands. And those are the videos. And there's going to be a quick addendum afterwards. Okay, see you guys there. Hey guys, little addendum to the video. I wasn't able to test Blade Shield. And what I was going to test on Blade Shield was just whether its ED percentage and flat damage added to your weapon, does that affect it? Or is it just ED, or is it just flat damage? But what I was able to do is somebody asked me to kind of explain the numbers I was showing in the video for the Shadow Warriors. By the way, the AI was fixed, and they did nerf their melee abilities, but I still think those are going to be pretty good. So what is going on here? First, what do these two numbers represent? The skill level that your Shadow Warriors get upon summon. So it was changed to on summon they get all your skills. So the nerf is that you can't stack Shadow Disciplines, summon a warrior, then stack the charms and skills of the skill you want to snap. Instead, it just, you summon a Shadow Warrior as your skills at that moment. So what is incredibly reasonable is that you'd have 50 Shadow Warrior and 30 into all of your synergies. Okay? So the Shadow Warrior gets divided by 2, and your skill level gets divided by 3. Now, could you have more? Yes. Could you even have 50 because you max some of them? Yes, but we're going off the lowest case scenario because there are some other skills you would get. But this might be even a little better than this for a few skills, okay? So what does that mean on a skill like Shockweb? Well, Shockweb at level 50 has a base damage of 1,495. It has 6 synergies, all getting 17% per level. Okay? So that means Am I retarded? Yeah, I'm retarded. This isn't right. It's 6 times 35 times 0.17. What? Now I just broke my own brain. You would have 6 skills with 35 synergies at 17% per synergy. Okay, yes. Okay, 35.7. 3,000? So, actually, that. That's the damage. I broke my own brain, guys. I don't even know what's happening anymore. This doesn't even make sense to me. I do know they do stupid damage. There you go. Yeah. Skelly King out, guys. GG.
Come play with us, Daddy. Forever.